topic name is Fibonacci Search Method. Okay. In this method, a function is given. You know what is Fibonacci search? It is a one-dimensional optimization technique used to find minima or maxima. Okay. When a certain interval is given. So in last testing, you checked at every point, but instead of checking at every point, you will go to the nearest interval. Okay. Yes. For example, see. Okay. For example, a function is given. Let's suppose this is x square plus 16 over x. And an interval is given 0 to 5. Okay. So we have to find the minimum value of fx over the interval 0 to 5 using 5 function evaluation. 5 function evaluation means in 5 steps. Okay. Understood? Yes. Let's suppose a is equal to 0. Consider the initial point is 0 and final point is b. Right? And number of evaluation is 5. Let's suppose this is what number of steps or number of evaluation. First find length of interval. What is length of interval? Which is equal to 5. Understood? Now write first 5 Fibonacci number from 0 to. Okay. So you know indexes Fibonacci. F0 is what? 1. F1 is 1. F2 is 2. F3 is 3, right? F4 is 5. F5, 8. F6, 13. Understood? Okay. So up to here you understood? Yes. So you got length 5. Now use this formula for every iteration. What is the formula? LK Fn minus 1 n minus k plus 1. Okay. Where x1 is what? A plus LK. X2 is what? B minus LK. Okay. Remember these two formula for every iteration. Now we will start first iteration. Right? Let k is equal to 2. Okay. Why starts from 2? Because first initial 2 value you will have already there, right? You know, first 2 term is always 1, 1. In Fibonacci series, the next term is depend on previous 2 term. So L2 becomes what? F4 upon F6 into 5, isn't? 5 over 13. F4, N here means number of iteration. Sorry, N is 5. N is 5. Yes. Right? Number of iteration. Yes. So when you simplify this, what will you get? Okay. So x1 becomes what? 0 plus 1.923. 5 minus 1.923. Understood? Yes. Okay. Now we calculate function value. What is the function value? Fx is equal to, so fx1 will be, put 1.923, right? When you put this, you will get, put x2, you know, fx1 is less than fx2, right? So minimum value lies in which point? I- Yes, the minimum lies in 0 to 3.077. Understood? Not 0 to 5. Okay. Yes. So update new A1. New A is equal to 0 and new B is equal to 3.077. Okay. Yes. Now K is equal to 3. Okay. Yes. K is equal, yes. Yes. This is second iteration. Right here, second iteration. First right up to here. This one, your next iteration. Okay. So L3 will be what? F3, F6 into 5, right? So when you put this, what will you get? No, no, no. This is not, this is L3. No. Yes, yes. L3. L3. So what will you get? 1.154. X1, X1 becomes, okay. Always try to write up to 3 decimal place. H2 will be very good. 927. Check at X1 and X2. Tell me the value of F at X1 and X2. 15.23. 0. Okay. So now see, fx1 is what? Greater than fx2, right? Then minimum value lies between this point, right? 1.14 to 3.07. Understood? Yes. Okay. So I'm deleting this. Uh, see, if in the question iteration numbers are given, then you can do according to the number of iteration. Otherwise, always check whether the same value are, you can check that the value of function is repeated or not. I show you, don't worry. So now in this case, fx1 is greater than fx2. So minimum lies between 1.14 to 3.07, right? Now update A and B. What is A? 1.154, 3.077. First write this, then I will tell you how to do. We will repeat this process. Okay? Yes. Don't take the value of function, take points. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So this is second iteration. In third iteration, uh, start from this by taking this point. Done. Now continue the process, right? What you get? Okay. In third iteration, find L4. L4 will be F2 by 10 by 5. In point, what will be 2.308. Now update x1 and x2. 10 by 13. Points 769. Okay. Now update x1 and x2. X1 will be right. X2 will be yes. So tell me the value of this. One 1.91. Okay, now find for this 2 point. Okay. Now check the function at x1 and x2. Which one is greater? F of x1 or f of x2? F of x2 is greater. So your new interval will be 2.9, right? Yes. Understood? 3098. Repeat one more step and check whether this is repeated or not. If this interval is repeated, then you can stop there. Okay? Yes. Okay. Now tell me the next interval by using fourth iteration. 1.15 to 2, 9 to 4. Okay, doesn't matter. So first is repeated and you did this fifth iteration. Okay. You can stop here because in the question it was mentioned right up to 3 iterations. Okay. Understood? Can you try one more question? Yes. This I told you already, right? Same question we did. See, in fifth iteration, uh, first iteration was correct. Second iteration, third iteration. But you got 1.9 something. And this is same. Okay. But don't worry, some calculation mistake may be there. Okay. But you understood, me, right? Yes. In exam, write the whole thing in a table. First, write here K, updated value of A, B, x1, x2, fx1, and compare. Write like this. Okay. Yes. Write this. Then try second question. See, both golden search method and Fibonacci are optimization technique, no doubt, right? Which is used to find minimum and maximum value for a unimodal function, right? And in both function, you cannot use derivation, but still there are some differences, right? So first difference is what? Interval division. Okay. In golden search method, how will you decide interval? Use the constant ratio. This is called constant ratio, right? Always take 0.618. I already told you. But here you will use Fibonacci number. In Fibonacci search method, use Fibonacci number. Okay. Okay. Number of iteration. Here in Fibonacci search method, number of iteration is already fixed before starting the iteration, right? But it is not fixed. Not fixed in advance, right? Fixed before starting. Fixed. Efficiency. Now main matter is what is efficiency. Okay. So golden search method is less efficient. Yes. This is more efficient. Means if you use Fibonacci search method, you can yes, yes, yes. It means the value of n. N is 3 means go up to when iteration. Yes. Understood? Yes. Okay. Understood? It is easier to solve and it is slightly more complex, you can say. Okay. See, if you know both method, you can solve easily. But according to number of iteration, solution method, it is more complex method. Okay. So in golden search method, you use a fixed ratio. No need to know how many iteration you will perform. And it is easier to implement. But in Fibonacci search, you can use Fibonacci number to decide where to evaluate the function, right? It requires deciding the number of iteration beforehand. Now you can ask, sir, which is better? See, if you want a simple algorithm, then you can use golden search method. If you have a fixed number of function evaluation, and want to best possible interval reduction, then you can use Fibonacci search. Understood? Yes. So both are important. Golden search, in golden search always use golden ratio, which is what? 0.618. No fixed iteration. In Fibonacci number, fixed iteration is there, right? Yes. Now do one more question so that you can